Everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Baking Diva. Happy Sunday morning, and to all my new subscribers, welcome aboard. Today, since it is Sunday here, we all have a little free time, so we can indulge a little bit in a yummy breakfast. And today I'm going to show you how to make the ultimate morning breakfast. Do you like donuts? I do. What about you, cameraman? Do you like donuts?
Well, of course.
Alrighty, so we're gonna make donuts today, but just not any old donut. We're gonna make a maple bacon donut. You heard me right, bacon. Now who doesn't like bacon? And these are so delicious. The donuts aren't real sweet, but when you put that maple glaze on them and those bacon bits, good. So let's get started. Are you ready, cameraman?
Indubitably.
Oh my, okay. Well, the first thing we need to do is preheat our oven to 325 degrees. Then we need a donut pan, because these donuts are going to be baked in the oven. These are very inexpensive. I think I picked this one up in TJ Maxx. I think Wilton has them. I mean, you can get them anywhere. And this makes 6 donuts, which is what our recipe today is called for. Now we're going to spray our donut pan woo, with a little non-cooking spray. We want our donuts to be able to come out with great ease. So I'm going to put that aside with my spread. All right, now I'm going to take a small bowl, any small bowl you have, and to that bowl I'm going to put 1 cup of all-purpose flour. I'll put in there 1 teaspoon of baking powder. I'm going to level that off. And 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. I don't have a quarter, so I'm just going to do half of this one. There we go. All right, and I'm just going to take my whisk and just gently combine those ingredients in the bowl. You don't need a mixer for this part. There you go. So I'm going to put this aside now, and I'm going to take another bowl, larger size one, and to that bowl I'm going to mix my 2 tablespoons of softened butter. I've already softened it here. Trying hard to have everything prepared so the videos aren't too long. So we're going to put in the butter, and then I have 1/4 of a cup of packed brown sugar. Put that in. Here you go. Pack that one in good. Alrighty. And we are going to mix the butter and the sugar until they're creamy. So I'm going to use my handy dandy pink hand mixer to do that. Could probably do it by hand, but I'm going to need the mixer later anyway. So. Let me just crush up some of that brown sugar. Because when they say packed, the Diva packs. So let me just cream this together. Okay. You don't want to have any lumps in there. Right, cameraman?
Absolutely.
Gee, cameraman, one of my subscribers said that you've been awfully quiet lately. Is that true?
Yes, I've been overheated by the heat.
Yeah, we have had a heat wave here. We're on our third heat wave in New Jersey, and it's brutal. But you know what? We have friends that live in other parts of the country, and they've had a lot of heat too, but they don't have the humidity, right? Like we have. Humidity is horrible. Okay, so after I've creamed the butter and the sugar, I'm going to add to that my sour cream. So I have 1/4 cup of sour cream. Put that in there. I love sour cream. I love sour cream on baked potatoes. I love sour cream on tacos. Good. Okay, so we're going to add the sour cream to that. We're going to add 1 egg. We're going to add some vanilla. You know I love my vanilla. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Getting low on my vanilla, I'm going to have to purchase some more. And let me look at my notes. And milk. Now I forgot to get the milk out of the refrigerator. So let me scurry on over. Woo! And get that. Diva, what are you doing today? So I need 2 tablespoons of whole milk. So let me put that in. Make sure you use whole milk, because if you use skim milk or 1% or fat-free, it does affect the recipe. So let me put this aside. All right. So now what I'm going to do is mix together my ingredients. So is everyone enjoying their summer? I hope so. What about you, cameraman?
No, I'm not enjoying my summer. I like the fall and the spring.
I know. But we had our great vacation to Martha's Vineyard. You love that.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, he says. All right. So I've got this all combined. All righty. Now I'm going to add my dry ingredients to my wet ingredients. Easy enough, right? Here we go. And I'm going to mix that just until combined. You don't want to overmix this. Now once I mix this, I'm going to evenly put it into my 6 openings on my donut pan. Cameraman likes me to sit while I'm doing this, but it's easier for me to stand, but if I stand, it cuts off my head. And the reason, in case you're all wondering, why I have that black poster board on my refrigerator, it's because we get a reflection on there from the light, and it looks terrible. So I'm trying to come up with a few different ways so I can have a more pleasant background. If you have any ideas, put them in the comments in the description box. I'd love to hear. Okay, so we have all that mixed up. I sprayed my donut pan. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a pastry bag. You don't need a pastry bag if you don't have one. You can take a little Ziploc bag and just cut a little hole in the corner of it and use that. But I have pastry bags, so I'm going to cut just the tip of the bag off here. That should probably be big enough. And what I like to do, Diva, you're not with it today, Diva. What I like to do is I like to take a glass, put my pastry bag in the glass, and then fold the pastry bag over the sides. It just makes it a lot easier to fill the bag. Okay, there we go. So you just end up with it like this. So now I'm going to take my mixture and I'm going to spoon it into the pastry bag. These donuts are so good. I obviously made my maple bacon this morning to use on these, and we made extras so the cameraman and I could eat some. And well, what do you say, cameraman?
The smell was enthralling.
And they weren't really sweet. You would think that the maple bacon would be sweet, but it really wasn't.
It brought me back to Vermont.
It was delicious. All right, so I have all of this in the pastry bag. Now I'm going to take my donut pan. Let me move this bowl out of the way. Lift this up. Move my glass out of the way, and I'm going to squeeze the donut mixture down to the bottom of the, gotta have muscles for this, down to the bottom of the pastry bag. There we go. See that? I like to squeeze it all the way down. All right. Then I'm going to twist my bag a little bit, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the opening of the pan, and I'm going to fill about little more than halfway with the donut batter. See how easy that comes out? And it just comes out a lot better than trying to spoon it in. It's neater. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish filling all of these donut openings, and I'm going to put these in the oven at the 325 degrees for approximately 12 to 14 minutes. So as soon as that is done, I will return to show you what the baked donuts look like and how we decorate them. Alrighty, so I baked the donuts for, I guess, about 13, almost 14 minutes. They slid right out of the donut pan perfectly, and this is what they look like. Now what I did is I mixed my glaze with the 1 cup of confectioner's sugar, and I put in there about 4 tablespoons of the maple syrup. If it's a little thick, you can add a couple of drops of water. But what you're going to do is you're going to take this donut while it's still warm, and you're going to put the one side of it into the glaze, just like that, and then you're going to return it to the cooling rack. Now, what I did is I cooked my bacon ahead of time. I made it nice and crispy. You can take a knife, you can use your fingers and just break the pieces. You can use a scissor, but this is the fun part. You want to decorate those delicious maple donuts with a few little pieces of the bacon. And the glaze should have it stick. I like to have them in small pieces. You can do them on just one side of the donut. Look at this. Yummy in the tummy. You don't even want them to be that perfect. You want them to stand up a little bit and just look delicious. And this is what your donut is going to look like when it's done. So I'm going to finish glazing these and putting the bacon on them. And then the cameraman and I are going to do a taste testing. So you dip them into your glaze while your donut is still warm. Just swish it around a little bit. Take it out. Whoops, I think I need a spoon for this one. Whoa. And return it to the cooling rack. All right, so I'm going to finish doing these, and I'll be back in a second with the finished product. Well, here they are, the pièce de résistance. Do they look fantastic or not? Now for the taste testing. You get a napkin here. I think I want to get a side with the bacon on it. Here we go. These are so good. Cameraman here, get over here quick. These are, and I am not kidding, delicious. You have to, oh my God, you have to make these. Where's the cameraman? I think he's on the floor. Here, cameraman. Here you go, don't drop it. Oh, they're so good. Oh, the donuts are not sweet at all. Oh my gosh, they're so good. The donuts are not real sweet. And the bacon sets off a little bit of the sweetness of the icing. They are delicious. So please, if you don't try any of my other recipes, try these. I think you're gonna like them. So if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Make a comment. This way I'll know you were watching me. What do you think, cameraman?
I can't talk, my mouth is full.
Aren't they good? Yep. And
Spectacular.
don't forget, subscribe to my channel. I love all my subscribers, and I only have a few more to go, and then I reach 600, and I am thrilled to death. There is one other recipe I should mention to you. You know, we all have our favorites. I can probably put the link in the description box, but it's the recipe I made for cheesecake stuffed apples. I made it quite a while ago, and I think I got something like 2,800 views on it. Everyone loves it. So if you get a chance, take a look at that one too. So everyone, have a great Sunday. Make these delicious donuts, and I will see you soon. Toodles!